leave you laid out on the floor. Try to duck and roll, hit and miss. Now you counting stars. Should've practiced more. Should've hit the mask, get out there more. Claim that you're the best. You gotta show me, son. Actions over words, baby boy. Is you real or what? Talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports,
Yeah, shout out to the hottest chat in the MFing game. A-side official. No negotiation needed, period. You already know WCS is back with another one. What's good, everyone? Salute. You know how it is. You know what I'm saying? We have some topics, of course, to talk about. You know, some additional, you know what I'm saying, comments based off the fight card we just seen. Primarily the West Neck saga. You feel me? Everybody want to know the West Neck saga with Benavidez, and we're gonna talk about that. But first, I want to address a situation that I was a part of. You know what I'm saying? When I addressed my audience about something that was told to me about Mark Nash breaking beats, I'm going to make a public apology to Mark Nash. Me and the brother spoke yesterday, and I tell people all the time, man, you know, it's just certain things as a man that I feel this honorable to do. Those individuals who I've went at in the past, they pretty much deserved it. But the ones I apologize for, it's only been like 2. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. So I was going to come on here and, you know, not because of anything else. It's just me and the brother talk. We came to understanding. He cleared some things up. And I just wanted to say, you know, I apologize for airing them out publicly. You know what I'm saying? Things get messy on the YTC. So you have to navigate accordingly. You have to be very smart how you navigate, who you listen to, what intel you choose to damn archive and download. You know what I'm saying? So we good, you know. Shout out to Mark Nash. We did talk the other night. So, you know, I'm a man about mine. This is not going to stop me either way. But I will do this. Me, you know, some people have a difficult time just being an honorable person if the situation calls for it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm doing. So salute to Mark Nash, man. Ryan Garcia. And matter of fact, I also wanted to say this. It's not, if it's, you know, if I'm the type of individual, if it's something I can't, this is off the Mark Nash shit. If it's something I can't account for and somebody's mad, you know, I can't help them out. You know what I'm saying? I can't help you out. It's just too much going on. Like I tell you all the time, like you can support people forever and a day. You done did 50 good things for them. But whatever it is that caused them to be upset or feel some type of way, man, people distance themselves and fall off the map for stupid shit. I'm not up here to be the savior of all saviors. You know what I'm saying? If someone is unwilling to communicate something to you that you can't account for, then you don't go searching for them to say, hey, what about me? What about me? What's going on? I just let it ride, bro. I just let it ride, man. I can't do that on this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just too many people be plotting and scheming and all that shit. You feel me? But I can't, you know, they just fall off the face of the earth, right? And I'm talking about something totally different than Nash. They fall off the face of the earth and then, you know, tell somebody that they ain't heard from you nothing like that. I'm saying the same thing. I had, if somebody trying to hit your line and you ain't picking up, it gets crazy. Be careful out there with this. You know what I'm saying? Be careful. That shit happens a lot on this social media shit. A lot. But man, back to the game, bro. Ryan Garcia, man. Ryan Garcia is currently suspended from last year in 2024 from his April 20th fight with Devin Dream Haney. Devin Haney, of course, is a 2-division champion, undisputed, no denying it, at 135 pounds, where he clearly won the undisputed titles, wiped the whole entire division clean. You know what I'm saying? Because, Kambosos had the title, had to fight the man twice in Aussie, finished the Aussie double, came back, beat Lomachenko. That in itself is grandiose. Then he moved up and fought Regis Prograis, 2-division champion, has an undisputed. I can say that, Haney came from behind. Real talk. I had suggested for him to move up when I thought they wasn't going to give him the title. But the powers that be, in their favor, Allah, was looking out because Lomachenko had to go to battle. So that allowed Devin Haney to swoop in and get the titles, and the rest is history. Well, when Ryan Garcia and Haney finally fought last year, we all know that Haney did what he's supposed to do, made weight, came in, he was eligible to defend his title. He was eligible, okay? Ryan Garcia wasn't because he came in overweight. I guess the focus turned from becoming world champion to basically winning the war, to pretty much go in there and put Devin Haney's first loss on his record, to basically shut him down long term instead of right here. Because whoever was thinking for Ryan Garcia was saying, this is going to last way longer if you go in there and defeat him, put that first loss on this record than anything. Because the fight fans, hold on for a second. My bad, y'all. I had to take that call. My bad. But back to the game, though. Back to the game, though. So we was talking about Ryan Garcia and everything that led up to him and Devin Haney fighting. We know how disorganized it was when it came to them leading up to that fight. Now, it was the lead up as far as all the material that went around, the documentation, all the footage of Ryan Garcia's mental health and all the antics that he was participating in was crazy. I mean, all you need is a film crew, and that's going to be on the documentary, years from now on how that whole thing played out. But, it's crazy. All the stuff he was going through, people was questioning his sanity and all that. Team Haney, Bill was saying they don't believe if Ryan Garcia is mentally stable for the fight. It was just crazy. It was good promo, y'all. It was really good promo leading up to this fight. It was wild. It was one of those dramatic movies, mystery novels and all that shit. Is he really crazy? Is he not? You know what I'm saying? He looks fine, but he don't sound fine. He said $100 million. Imagine making $100 million at 25 years old. It's a lot. Oh my God. He was talking about drinking and smoking. Yeah, I drink and smoke. So does everybody else. This, that, and the other. So he was he was. He was manipulating the fight fans. Like so many fighters, he was manipulating the hell out of the fight fans. He was basically going hard against the grain, but yet he was trying to finesse them to feel some type of way about all this payload being his responsibility. You know what I'm saying? I got so much to deal with. Y'all have no idea. I have unbelievable responsibility y'all know nothing about, because I'm only 25 years old. 100 million, that's a lot. I got a lot of people to take care of. My mama got cancer, all that. It was crazy. I just had to kind of lay it down, the backstory and all that, y'all. That's all. Because that shit right there was one of the most mysterious but yet dynamic promos by Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney, because they went up to the Empire State Building. It was a shoving match going on. Then they supposedly had one previously. It was just Ryan Garcia carried the bulk of the promo leading up to that fight. Once the fight got to the date, they stepped in the ring. We didn't really get any 411 as to Ryan Garcia popping. Even if he did pop, the fight was going to go on regardless, because it was too much money that was invested in that fight. And it's no way that Osterine was going to, alarm those that was in charge and say, no, we're done with this. It's over. Tell them to go home. We're done. The fight's not happening. No, it wasn't going to happen. It was going to be a penalty or whatever. And that's it. So they went in there. We all seen how the fight played out. Obviously, it was a bit more. It came a little bit earlier than we expected with the drama. You know what I'm saying? When the drama came, it came hot and heavy. Devin was boxing like we know him to box. These two did have a history to together in the amateurs. You know what I'm saying? But this was the pros. So the get back was for real. The get back, it wasn't personal. But now you're on the pro level and Devin is a champion. The value of beating Devin Haney at that point in time was all in Ryan Garcia's court. He was standing to gain the most from beating Devin Haney that day. Devin Haney beating Ryan Garcia wasn't going to do too much of anything except prove that he was better than Garcia in the pros. And the fact that he goes on a short list of fighters who already defeated him. Tank Davis defeated him, and then Devin would have defeated him. But the fighter who stood to earn the most out of that contest was Ryan Garcia. because you would have been a 2-division champion, undisputed, and it would have been extreme bragging rights to set him up for a bigger fight. Now, let's get to the motherfucking core of it all, where everything is pulsating, goddammit. Let's get down to the pulse. Ryan Garcia doing that whole melee of psychological wrangling. He tests positive for ostarine. That's even bring more drama on the back end. Bill Haney goes on a crusade and say, you know, we're suing. We're advocating for a clean sport. Devin Haney getting on there saying, I don't want to fight him no more. He ain't a clean fighter. I don't want to fight him. And they was able to advocate to have that one converted back to a 0. Cleaned up all nice and put back on BoxRec as an undefeated fighter. Well deserved. Real talk. Well deserved. But then you have to look at it like this. They was going to bring a lawsuit, and one of the adjudicated languages that was in there was battery. Everybody felt the way that, I'm not getting into it. Everybody felt the way they did, even myself. But from what we understood, you know, it was on the conveyor belt for a minute until they finally, you know, came to their senses, and I guess they was communicating with Ron's team behind the scene. And at first it was like, no. You know, Devin didn't want to fight. They didn't want to fight. And then time went by. You know, suspension kept on ticking. We got into 2025, and WCS had put it out there and said what? The only fight that Devin, at this point in time in his career, with all the dressings, fixings, every bit of promo that you need for a rematch, is Ryan Garcia. You don't need anybody else. Nobody else is going to link up with you. Even if you have a fight before Ryan Garcia gets off suspension, it ain't going to matter. Because the fans are going to look at it like, you're not going to go get that get back with Ryan? I mean, he beat your ass. Regardless of ostarine, what did the left hook have to do with that? You know, fight fans, what they see through their lens, and then when you connect that across the synapses gap and you start dealing with the neurological makeup and everything and how all the goddamn wiring systems work in that psychological server, things get a little wicked, don't it? You got some people who stick into the minimal core values of boxing and say, you know what? What he did was wrong. He tested dirty. Every time I've been covering boxing, I tell you, I advocated for a clean sport. He just can't come in here and goddamn dump silt, grind, pig slop on my sport by cutting corners. We got to take care of his kind, the cheaters. They weren't trying to hear all that shit. You know what I'm saying? You had people like, hey, we got to take care of that shit real quick. Ryan Garcia has set up here the pretty boy image, and you know he had tested positive for ostarine and went through all the controversy of pleading, and we all know why he plead, but still he tested dirty. It was speculation about Scooter and what he meant to the rotation of the team, being he wasn't a part of the team, but he was a part of the handoff. We ain't talking about football either. He was part of the handoff. Whoever brought that substance in there, it turned out to be contaminated. But that wasn't a closed batch number from whoever and wherever they got that particular supplement from. So therefore, moving on, putting all the pieces together, the puzzle still wasn't giving us a clear picture of what actually went on. There was a lot of finger pointing. You know, Ryan said he took ashwagandha. You know what I'm saying? And then it was said out there that ashwagandha can be contaminated, potentially through the manufacturer or however it's contaminated. So Ryan Garcia didn't test dirty for ashwagandha. He tested dirty for ostarine. You know, it kind of give you the eyes. You know what I'm saying? Just like martial arts. It give you the eyes. Ostarine, ashwagandha. It ain't the same though. It ain't the same, shawty. So he gets a plea, gets suspended for 12 months. While on suspension. When you know. Ryan Garcia doesn't stop the party. He goes online with his people on Spaces, and he has a racist diatribe. He goes in there supposedly under the influence of some recreational substance, and he starts to rant and say insulting things about black people, Muslims, whatever. You know what I'm saying? He started to get verbally reckless and didn't care anything about it. So that went viral. I mean, he's on the roll right now. He did all the shit leading up to the Devin Haney fight, right? He went into the ring, right? On a high note, he went in there and had his moment with Devin Haney, right? In the process of that, Pop Dirty, right? Okay. You know, so after that, he's on suspension, right? Went for the New York State Athletic Commission, right? And then turns around and go on Spaces and have this diatribe, this rant, this dreadful racial rant. Then you have Mauricio Suleiman, who comes out and say, today I am expelling Ryan Garcia. He is going against the morals and principles of the WBC. I, therefore, will stand tall, and I will stand for something because I will never fall for anything. He is therefore expelled. So we send ourselves expelled from the WBC. And that's a little shabby. Who cares about getting expelled from that? So Mauricio Suleiman expels him, and then Ryan Garcia what? He goes and you know, there's a descent in Ryan Garcia's attention. Like he kind of simmers down a little bit in his suspension. You know, he's supposed to have had a fight in Japan. The fight went away. Golden Boy was up there saying, hey, clap back Thursday. Hey, Ryan, you forget? You're not having a fight without our approval. You know, he was all the way in Japan about to fight this well-known fighter over there. That got canked. No payday. No payday. Ryan comes back. You know, he's seen here and there. And then recently we see him at the Ring Magazine Awards. And he presented, y'all. Stop the press. Paul, put a bookmark in this. Stop the press. This what I see for sure. This what should be changing American boxing fans is that Turkey Al-Sheikh could care less about certain things that are disapproved over here in the U.S. and what you expect him, his ruling authority, his governing body, so to speak, those individuals that he communicate with to get certain type of approval. That jurisdiction does not bleed over from the U.S. to over there because he doesn't care. He doesn't care. Turkey Al-Sheikh don't care if they pop positive over here. I don't give a damn about that shit. He had Ryan Garcia there front and center. Black tie affair, y'all. Yes, sir. Black tie affair. Who else he had there? Devin the Dream Haney. So you sitting there, so oh shit, he got both of them in the same building. Something's going on tonight. Tonight. Something's going on tonight. You knew something was going on at the Ring Magazine Awards. Both Devin and Ryan Garcia beneath the same umbrella, the Ring Magazine, something was popping. Oh, better yet, there was sightings of Saul Canelo Alvarez. Okay, Turkey's up to something. And then Crawford was over there. I mean, you think about this shit like something was brewing. Ryan was still on suspension, y'all. And Turki Al-Sheikh said, you know what? Check this out. I don't give a damn what y'all did over there at the New York State Athletic Commission. This is Saudi rules, bitch. That's what they said. Turki said, this Saudi rules, bitch. He's sounding like Too Short in his mother. I don't care about what y'all have going on there with Ryan Garcia. What does that got to do with me? Canelo popped dirty. That don't mean I ain't going to do business with him. I'm trying to make some of the biggest fights while I have the moment. I have the health to do so, says Turki. I mean, I'm just assuming. He didn't actually say that. I'm just saying. I'm speaking in third, fourth, fifth, sixth person. Turki is making arrangements, y'all. That's what Turki is doing. And he happened to make arrangements with the one and only Ryan Garcia. Check out, draw the MF and curtains back. Flip the lights on, dim them a little bit. This is about to get a little bit sneaky, nefarious. This is about to get a little bit of ominous because Ryan Garcia, to me, has been one of those fighters that enjoyed the hell out of his suspension. To go over there to Turki Al-Sheikh and to get a fight in a rematch that everybody wants to see. And the only way, in my opinion, they would have gotten the money that they're about to get is over there in the sandbox, right? So he's set to come back. Look, check this out. He's set to come back in May. If you want to talk about morals and mother effing principles that don't exist, when you go from anywhere on earth, some people have the shit, some people don't. You know what I'm saying? Some people respect and honor morals and principles, some don't. Boxing is one of those sports that it doesn't matter. Like, look, you can do a lot of things. You can hit your opponent low. You can cuss them out at the press conference. You can throw some elbows in the fight, split a motherfucker open and have a bloodbath. It's a whole lot of little dirty shit you can do. Long as you don't get caught removing padding from the glove, having brass knuckles in the gloves, you know, some wildest, outlandish shit, you good. You are good, people. But Turki Al-Sheikh has lined Ryan Garcia up with one of the most prettiest gifts that you can get right outside of Christmas, y'all. Turki Al-Sheikh say, my friend, look what I have for you. You're almost off suspension. Welcome to my country. It's not like Ryan Garcia hasn't been over there to Saudi. He had been over there before. Turki Al-Sheikh said, I talk with both sides. Both of you want this fight, this rematch, correct? I've shown both teams the numbers. Both of you all agree on the numbers, correct? Let's make this fight happen. Yes. May. You come off, your suspension expires in May. You get into fight camp February, and you get ready for this fight with Devin Haney. Because them, those guys over there, they talk at first. Turki Al-Sheikh, will make this fight happen. I give the people my word, and that's exactly what we will do. You and Devin Haney will fight in May. Both of you all have agreed on the numbers, and this fight will happen. Turki Al-Sheikh has look. If you paid attention, I was just kind of bullshitting the matter. That would be over the top, wouldn't it, if Ryan Garcia was fighting Devin Haney? Because Turki, real life, he could have made this shit happen. He could have brought Ryan Garcia, who missed weight from 143, up there, to a higher division or whatever. He could have brought that to the public. Public would say, oh my God, are you serious? He's making Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. That would have been the fight to make in May, right off suspension, because the fight fans are still, it's fresh in their memory. They still locked in. They still understand what happened last April. They get it. But guess what, y'all? Turki Al-Sheikh has just lined Ryan Garcia up with the easiest title fight in recent memory. See, no. We can't say Rolly Romero when he was coming off the knockout up there at 140. We can't say that was it. We can't say it. Why? We all seen what happened, right? Barroso went in there. He looked damn near like he was 77 and a half, you know what I'm saying, years of age. The man looked like he should have had an oxygen tank. It looked like he was one of them dudes that had like 15 grandchildren. He went in there and started beating the brakes off Rolly, but no worries. They had a backup plan. His name, Tony Weeks. Referee, the third man in the ring, was there to save the MF day. No. Ryan Garcia. If Turki would have mentioned him and Devin Haney, I would have said, hey, bravo, Turki. Bravo. This is what we will want to see right off his suspension. But he's going in there against the weakest link. Ryan Garcia is about to go in there against Rolly Romero, goddammit. He's going in there against Rolly Romero. Him and Rolly Romero is fighting in May, yo. Can you believe that shit? Rolly Romero is fighting Ryan Garcia in May, yo. Ryan Garcia is fighting Rolly Romero for the Reggie belt. They're fighting for the WBA regular title. If that ain't somebody who don't give a crap about anything he said about the Muslims, as Toby just mentioned, you know what I'm saying? He don't give a crap about that shit. He's bringing Ryan Garcia back with a gift wrap reward that will present him with his first title. And guess what that's going to do? That's going to pretty much put Ryan Garcia in a position, not so much the leverage, but it's more presentable to the people that he is now a Reggie Bell holder at 147 pounds. Wow. Unbelievable. Boxing, I don't know why certain people argue and ready to ruin friendships over this sport when it's absolutely the dark angel of combat sports. Boxing is the dark angel of combat sports. Bro, when you talk about evil, ominous, that's boxing. Where a fighter can goddamn disrespect the sport, cut corners, not only pop positive, pop dirty for freaking Osterring, but also go on a racist rant, mention blacks, Muslims, everybody else, right? Then when he's almost off his suspension, he has he has all the balloons, the party fixings, all the nice bright colors, all the instruments are playing. Dun, 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 dun. Welcome back, Ryan, from suspension. Yes, His Excellency is waiting for you in the royal ballroom. No, just go in there with your t-shirt and jeans. You just have to sign those papers that we talked about, and everything's good. Devin's already there. Yes. After that, we're going to have a nice 7-course to 8-course meal to celebrate. How was suspension, by the way? It was good? Okay. This man gets he gets a fight with Rolly that's going to set him up for Devin. And when him and Devin fight, the winner of that supposedly will get Ennis for a title. So even though he's not getting Devin right off the rip, Devin is assigned to Ryan Garcia. He is assigned for Ryan Garcia in a so-called welterweight tournament. So Ryan comes off suspension and he has two big fights lined up. He has Rolly Romero, which is an easy freaking title shot for him for the Reggie belt. And then he also has Devin Haney, who that fight is going to be just right for 2025, right? If it goes down in 2025, just right. So we can have something to look forward to in 26. And that is everything goes right with Jaron Ennis and Teofimo, whoever that is that win. Oh, I mean, I don't know. No say, Papi. I don't know what's gonna go. Teo moved Jaron Ennis and Ennis Teo. I don't know who wins that, but whoever wins, they face the winner of Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia. Have you ever seen somebody come off a suspension like that and has a gift wrap with a Devin Haney attached to it and a freaking Rolly Romero? It's just, I would have loved for Devin Haney to be the first fight back off his suspension. Don't give Ryan any fight in between. Both fighters have not fought since April 20th. That would have been perfect. But what they do for Ryan Garcia, oh my God, they send him all the Hulu women. You know what I'm saying? They send him all the cheer squads. The pyrotechnics are set up. This man comes off a year suspension for doing some crazy racist, freaking contaminated supplement, testing positive, violations all over the place. And he gets rewarded with a title shot against the weakest link at the motherfucking 147 pounds. Rolly is coming off I'm talking about Isaac Cruz just pretty much put the boot heels to him. Walked over him like he didn't mean shit. And now Ryan Garcia gets to face Rolly Romero for a title? What? What a homecoming, y'all. Clap it up. My soundboard. Clap it up. Clap it up, y'all. Boxing is the Dark Angel Comeback Sports. Y'all continue to put all your energy into this shit. You know what I'm saying? Continue to put all your energy into it as if you're going to a private setting where you're recognized as some of the esteemed colleagues of boxing just because you're fans. No. This is the Dark Angel Combat Sports, y'all. They don't care. When you got a non-regulated sport and so many to have their hands in it, they don't care what's going on over here in the U.S. Turkey is showing you to your face that whoever you don't want to support over here by paying the ticket, I will. I'll support it. I don't care what they did over there. That's in your country. Huh? Long as they're not on suspension, they're coming over here. You better ask about me. That's what the turkey said. You better ask about me. Ryan Garcia is getting a gift like you wouldn't believe, yo. Who do you know have came off suspension and has had a gift awaiting them like this? This man becomes the champion for the first time outside of an interim title of 135. And this man he doesn't have a care in the world, y'all. He said he competes in an institution that continue to show people that they're okay with the dark side. They're going to say, it's okay. You've been to the dark side. Who do you have faith in? That's who you should provide your prayers. That's not my problem. That's not my problem. All I'm here to do is put you in the ring so people continue to talk more and more about what Riyadh season Turkey Al Sheikh is doing. Have you ever heard them talk about Al Heyman like this? I know back in the day when everything was flowing pretty smoothly, downstream, all the flowers was blooming. You can hear the birds just tweeting, just singing their ass off. That has since went quiet. All you hear now, turkey, 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 turkey. That's all you hear. Re-ass season, re-ass season, re-ass season, re-ass season. That's all you hear, y'all. American fans over here whining about PBC, freaking pay-per-view price. When Turkey Al-Sheikh is over here knowing damn well that he's not really making money off these fights over there in Riyadh season, regardless if the pay-per-view is $6.33. But they have the budget to exploit a sport that has open door policies, turnstiles for those who are qualified to handle all the risks that is required. That is what Turkey is qualified to handle the risk. One of those risks is how deep is the canyons of your pockets. Them canyons have to be deeper than the Grand Canyon. In order to fuck with boxing like this on the regularity, them canyons that they dealing with over there in Riyadh season is deeper than the Grand Canyons. We're talking about liquid. So we got to take this to the largest of the largest masses of water. We got to go to the boxing aquatics. That's where we got to go. Because one thing that I love, I keep on mentioning this, that I don't have to listen to no more. It's the fact when Turkey had these big ass cars like February 22nd, for instance, I don't need to, click on, YouTube, access YouTube and hear all the shit about these unqualified broke ass chief financial officers. You know what I'm saying? These Walmart greeters turn content creators that want to come on here and talk about, well, if you look at it, hey, Turkey, he's in bad shape right now. He's damn near bankrupt over there. The oil is drying up. A friend of mine told me this over there. They just bought a 1,300 square foot huge freaking home. You know what I'm saying? There's not even no rooms in there. It's just one spot, and you just put your mattress down where you lay. But from what he told me, that the oil is drying up. He's in dire need of an investor. That's what they're going to be telling you, bro. Seriously. That's one thing I know. I feel good. I don't have to hear the motherfucking instruments coming out. Them frail, frayed strings. Motherfuckers that don't know how to read music. They just up here just saying the same shit. Well, they just go to show that Berturbiev and Bivol, they don't really sell. Because, from what I was told, they only did $60K pay-per-view. That's what it being $7.10. I'm like, I don't have to hear that. If they select to talk about it, they just talking out, just being garrulous, just boxing banter, where they want people to believe that they have a qualification that don't exist. You know what I'm saying? One of those freestyle, on the job type of qualifications where people just guess. I mean, Turkey Al-Sheikh, the American fight fans can't complain that he's holding these big cars over there in Riyadh season when pretty much boxing over here in the U.S. was on life support. I mean, damn near the pandemic, the cemetery was filling up. It was, the pandemic damn near crippled boxing. That bubble shit wasn't it. I just wonder why I didn't hear these same voices over there talking about numbers in the bubble. You would think that since they went through that, extreme drought during 2020, that they will come up out of the recovery period with better intelligence. You know what I'm saying? They will avoid the dumbass topics that we've heard so many years about, the pay-per-view numbers, the pay-per-view numbers, the pay-per-view numbers. No, what we really want to see is the two contestants. Who are the two fighters that's going to be in the ring? Oh, the fights being made? Are the fighters complaining? No. So therefore, Turkey Al-Sheikh has placated, had made sure they were satisfied with the contractual agreements. You have not heard, and I haven't heard, you know what I'm saying? This after I clean my ears with the finest of Q-tips, ostrich feathers, you know what I'm saying? I haven't heard one fighter slip up and say, hey, whatever y'all do, don't go over there to Saudi. USA. I haven't heard that. Every time I turn around, Turkey got like 100 boxes over there, bro. He got like 100 boxes over that motherfucker, y'all. Like, I'm curious. I mean, goddamn. I don't hear not a soul talking about, man, I'm glad I survived that. Man, I ate some bad food. My stomach was fucked up. The water don't taste good. The air ain't pure and clean like I like it in the U.S. I want to get back home. I haven't heard that, y'all. But Ryan Garcia is getting that gift wrap. Coming off a suspension, y'all. How do you like how he just zip lining back? You know, in April, he damn near on April, zip lining right back into a title. Man, shut your mother effing mouth. Ryan Garcia is zip lining away from the kingdom of Ashwagandha into the sands of Riyadh season, Saudi Arabia. I'm like, what the fuck? Are you serious? This dude is getting a shot at a title, not just any, look, not just any title, the prestigious, well-renowned WBA regular title. Humble yourself. Sit down. Learn how to respect the Reggie belt holders, because up next is the one and only, the infamous, the bad boy of boxing, Ryan Garcia. He's next in line to get the Reggie belt holder. Who would have thought this man is about to become world champion by fighting the weakest link, Rolly Romero? Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Look, that shit wouldn't have happened if it was over here in the U.S. We know that. But not to take you through a nightmarish type of scenario. I don't want you to get afraid, right? Real talk. I just want you to enjoy that we're in February, Black History Month. I don't want you to get afraid that all these awards and shit going on Black History Month and nobody has time to even focus on Black history. I mean, I'm not trying to go in that peril. The Grammys, Super Bowl, All-Star Game, Oscars, all in a month that's supposed to be reserved for my people. God damn. And then I look on here and I say, Ryan Garcia, what? They are handing Rolly Romero on a plate like goddamn chopped sushi. They handing Rolly Romero to Ryan Garcia for a title, y'all. How good is that? God is good all the time. God, yeah, you already know. They put that man up there, y'all. I don't know who else has been talking about this, or even if they even care to speak on it. But Ryan Garcia laughing in your faces. Turkey Al-Sheikh does not allow his moral compass to direct his decision making. That's real talk. This man comes off a very messy and controversial drug test, along with racial bias, animosity towards certain entities, a race of blacks, Muslims, and all those shaded human beings that I can relate to from day one of birth. And Turki al-Sheikh say, hey, welcome. Your suspension is almost up. We just have to get through this February. And man, you're going to be in fight camp, getting back in tip-top condition. And guess who I have waiting for you? You already know, the easiest name that you can see on a contract. You can't tell me that Ryan Garcia didn't run out that motherfucker and jump up and click his heels together. You can't tell me behind closed doors he was with his homie and say, guess what, man? Guess what? They was up here talking about all that racial shit I did and me popping dirty and all that, and it turned into a no contest. Guess what I get on my way back? Devin Haney ain't getting this shit. Guess what I get? I get to go down in the history books of becoming a world champion by facing the easiest mark at 147 pounds, named Rolando Romero. God damn. Come on, man. You trying to tell me Turki al-Sheikh his vantage point is different? You goddamn right it's different. Turki al-Sheikh don't look at things the way we do over here. He doesn't, bro. His longitude and latitude is MFing different, yo. But I'm just gonna leave it alone. Cause I can go forever with this Ryan Garcia shit. But god damn, I can't even congratulate you, homie. For real. It just goes to show you. I told people it's not gonna go the way you think. I told you all that. Look, the little small suspension, that ain't shit. That's a front. So what? He got suspended. Turki al-Sheikh in the game, and he has him over there doing that paperwork, telling him what's in store. And you know, I don't think any of these U.S. boxers sit up there and say, what, Turk, did you check with, did you check with so-and-so? Listen, hey, step out for a second. Close the door behind you, please. Listen to me. If I ever have you come in this office and sign some paperwork, don't ever think that I have to ask anybody over there in the U.S. I've already had my people speak with them, and we're good. Do you understand that? Don't piss me off. I will rip all this damn paperwork up, and you won't get a payday. Don't ever question my G status. I'm Big Turk in this bitch. You understand me? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm just asking. Yes, okay. Okay, then. Big Turk be up there goddamn checking their ass, boy. Don't you ever sit up here and question, did I check with somebody? They check in with me. You want to see my freaking phone call? You want to see my phone list? My incoming? People trying to come over here to the sand. They know that's where the money's at. But goddamn it, Ryan Garcia, I knew it. I kept saying it ain't gonna turn out the way you want several months ago. And this is exactly to prove my point. People thought he was going to be blackballed. They thought he was going to be ostracized. He was going to be a pariah. Oh, man, that's a beautiful pariah, ain't it? I mean, everybody should try to want to be ostracized like Ryan Garcia, get a suspension for a year and come back to a title fight against the weakest mark. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Let me get to this right quick. There's been conversations had on what should Benavidez do next. I'm not going to spend too much time on this because we have to be consistent in this particular matter. Benavidez and David Morrell is not a rival. I don't care if he knocked them down. When you're talking about 8-4, 7-5, it's not a rival. Now, a draw, okay, that's different. But what I seen the other night, that fight would be even more easier for Benavidez in the rematch. So do you really want to put Morrell in a position where he becomes 11-2? Do you really want that to happen? I don't think so. So we definitely is not out here getting a parade together, all the fancy, balloons and all that, trying to protest for a rematch for David Morrell. No, I give David Morrell more credit than I did before. He showed some toughness in there. He showed he was better than I thought, but still levels below Benavidez. Benavidez, he's mean spirited, bro. He got that growl on him. When Benavidez got hurt, what Morrell did was unlock the other lunatic that was in there. You saw how Benavidez's eyes perked up like, what the fuck? Who told you to do that? It's almost like Morrell broke in his house or something. He called him with everything trying to get out. He said, hey, no, hold up. No, we got to run this one. No, you ain't getting up out of here like that. No. If you would have got away, cool. I caught you in the act. We got to run this fade. He went crazy. I don't want to see a rematch. I think Benavidez should finally get his shot at the winner, Bivol Beterbiev. Beterbiev. However you want to say his freaking name. I think he should worry about that and not Morrell. Because for one, Morrell's stock has went up by facing Benavidez, not the other way around. Benavidez stock didn't go up. He just went in there and defeated somebody he was supposed to defeat. Now, I would suggest that he goes out here and waits on the winner of the Undisputed. That would be a big fight for him, no matter who it is, Beterbiev or Bivol. Bivol. Same person. That's who he should wait on. Not go in there with a rematch. For what? For what? You know what I'm saying? That's who he should be. Now, people also talking about shit. He dropped back down to 168 and face. For what? They offered the man $70 million and wanted to give Benavidez a flat fee. Just like Joshua tried to give Wilder. He wanted him to take a $12 million flat fee. Nothing, no incentives on the back end, no pay-per-view, none of that royalty shit. When that happens, a person is trying to have you go in there with an extra load of stress that you have to carry through fight camp all the way into the ring, knowing that you put in all this work and effort to go ahead and defeat this person. But yet, when you go to your bank account, that misery is going to set in, even if you win. The misery is going to set in a little bit. They're going to say, damn, I wish I would have got paid more for that. That was a tough fight. Benavidez accepted the $5 million and Team Canelo never hit him back. I'm like, man, Canelo want to fight Benavidez, move up to 175 and fight him. I don't want to hear none of these Canelo fans talking about weight. Because you all are going to be the same ones that's jumping up and down when September comes close. And you're going to say, oh, there's no rehydration clause. Go ahead. Eat that beef, Nello. Eat that beef, Nello. We got the prime rib over here for you, Nello. We got the undetectable. We got it just for you, Nello. It's juicy, too. Boy, that clan just dripping up out of there. Super seasoned. It's the best prime yet, Canelo. We got it for you. They're not going to be over there, talking that neutral shit. When September come around, all they're going to do is talk about Crawford too small, Canelo too big for him. He's going to be too strong, too big. The punch is going to, break down Crawford, and it's going to be too much for Crawford, who haven't really fought at this weight. How dare he wait from fighting in July 29, 2023 all the way to 25 and shit. And, you know what I'm saying? Going through all this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? How dare he not take a tune-up fight and go in here and freaking fight our God, our King, our Lord, our Savior, our God. How dare he? Canelo has been anointed the rites of passage. But guess what? Dave Morrell did what he had to do. For his size, that dude has fast hands. David, the way he was placing those body shots, I don't know if he somehow was messing up the configurations that Morrell may have had previously for the fight plan to go in there and land some body shots, because they say he had power, right? But the only person I've seen that was able to land those body shots was Benavidez. It was sticking him. I mean, almost like he was crocheting that motherfucking rib cage. For real. He was sticking him to the body. I'm asking myself, Morrell, where's your body attack at? You keep on trying to go for the chin. That's what I'm talking about, levels. He's levels above. Benavidez started going to the body attack early. Yeah, Morrell was going up top, but Benavidez was too. He just included the travels. I'm going to attack this freaking bread basket right quick. Knock some of those donuts out. Some of that goddamn grilled cheese. Yeah. Some of those bagels that you was eating. I'm going to soften that up a little bit. But as far as him, going in there fighting Morrell again, no, I don't want to see that. Let's move on. This fight, as you all know, it's in the media, has, it's hit the airwaves, and it's pretty much filtered around here. It's airborne right now, y'all. And, we're on the early stages, the first quarter of 2025. And this is airborne. And look, when I tell you it's airborne for all the right reasons, yes. Because this is a fight where, not so much Crawford and Spence. The reason why it took so long, because you just had fans that was casuals and didn't want to accept the fact that Crawford can go in there and beat Errol Spence, because too many people had themselves, being a caregiver for Spence. You know what I'm saying? Fanning them down, feeding them those premium cheese and crackers and grapes, kiwi, watermelon, grapes, all the essential fruits to prove their loyalty. So we finally got the fight, and it didn't go anywhere close to the way they thought. But this fight has a lot more intrigue to it. But the Canelo fans, in my opinion, the Canelo fans who are much loyal than the Errol Spence fans, they kind of giving me the Spence vibes. You know what I'm saying? They kind of getting a little whiny. The fight has been agreed upon. So why y'all continue to talk about Crawford? He shouldn't get the Canelo fight. Who is he following his resume? Can y'all stop? Can y'all just jump out of that shit? Bro, we ain't in the grade school of boxing no more. This has been in conversation for quite some time. Even when you all was feeling dejected, and you just want to talk about shit that didn't have nothing to do with this. You want to talk about who Canelo should fight next. And Billy, put him Billy up there, get her done. Somebody sign that fight. We want Canelo to get another bucket of cherries quick. Get him Billy. Nope. You have to give Crawford his respect. You have to. It's a mandatory. Yeah, it's mandatory. Because before he went in there, like I always say, he called out Spence. He called out Jermell Charlo pre-fight and said that's who he wanted. Jermell Charlo became an ASICS athlete. And he had no problem coming off those belts, becoming a part of the Paris Olympics, going in there running for 12 rounds against Canelo Alvarez. He didn't set no records, though. He just was a poor representation in that Olympic trials. Poor representation. Then Crawford stays the course. Turkey Al-Sheikh is stumping his big black boots. And then word has it that, Canelo turned down Turkey. I do it my way, blah, 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 blah. Guess who was over there at the Ring Magazine Award? The one and only Canelo Alvarez. I guess he want payday. For real. I mean, don't let me influence your thoughts. I just, money talks, right? So if Canelo was over there talking to Turkey Al-Sheikh, I want to know if he was up there talking and pointing his finger in Turkey Al-Sheikh's face to hey man, when you told me what you told me, man, I don't go for that type of stuff, man. Hey, I'm a no nonsense type of guy, man. You know what I'm saying? They call me cinnamon for a reason, man. I got to put my hand in my hair and I flick it in your eyes, man. It'll burn a little bit. It's not going to goddamn make you blind, but it'll fuck you up. I'm Canelo. Well, Canelo, welcome to Saudi Arabia. If you look behind me, that's my security team. If you ever talk to me like that again, nobody from Mexico would be able to help you. You understand that? I brought you over here to talk business about you stepping in the ring with Crawford. Are we clear? I say, are we clear? Yes, sir. The Canelo fans are feeling some type of way. It's almost like this information kind of hit them like they was walking on broken glass, yo. Every time they want to go to the computer, they say, I hope WCS ain't talking about this fight. I hope, ouch, God damn. Let me log into my PC. Please, Father God, let WCS don't be talking about this fight. I'm so nervous. Don't let it be true, Father God. Please don't let this information be true about this fight actually being agreed upon. No. I'm telling you, man, Canelo fans, calm down. It's just a fight. There's going to be a winner and there's going to be second place. Period. The fight has been agreed upon for September, and you should just be patient. Just like that. You will be A-okay. All right? Stop walking around here nervous, exuding anxiety, acting like you're mentally fragile. Calm the fuck down. WCS have you. All you got to do is hit me in the DMs, and I will provide you 2-page instruction on how to handle this defeat in September. Okay? It's way different than what I gave the Errol Spence fans. So you're okay. I'm not going to copy and paste, plagiarize my own work. I'm going to give you a whole different 2-page letter. Okay? Somebody need to get with them and tell them that this fight is a go. Find those jet setters and tell them this fight is a go. The records that you see on there, they will be altered come September. The fight is supposedly the 13th of September, y'all. We're still in the first quarter of 2025. And these months are going to go by pretty quick, especially when the fight get announced and we have our first presser. We get to check the temperature. Yes, we get to check the temperature. Yeah, because Crawford's not going to go up there kissing the Canelo ass like somebody else we know. I haven't seen him kiss ass yet. I haven't seen Crawford kiss ass. Canelo's not going to be dictating Crawford to turn to the front. He don't have control of this shit. Turkey does. So, oh my God, I think this is going to be an incredible freaking presser. Woo-hoo. It's going to be an incredible freaking fight. It's going to be an incredible win for Crawford. And it's going to be pretty unfortunate for Canelo fans. See, I think like the airports are right now, especially down here, the airports are pretty empty. Not too many people want to, catch catch those fixed wings to fly. I think that's pretty much going to be the way, after Canelo loses, it's going to be a lot of free space around here on the YouTube. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a lot of free space, man. Those individuals that used to having, 600-700 viewers tuned in to their live. Now that shit going to be extremely reduced. Okay? I'm just putting it out there for you ahead of time. Come September 14th, which is a Sunday. I'm going to try to hold and have some decorum. I'm going to try to channel my demure. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to chill. I'm going to try my damnness not to make a thumbnail on the 14th of September, saturating it with super duper vapor rub and chili peppers. I'm going to try not to rub it in your eyeballs to help you understand that, hey, yes, accept the reality of what you just seen. You said there was no way he can beat Canelo, and it actually went down, and Canelo now stands at 62-3-2. Doesn't that sound good, y'all? You know what I'm saying? Don't be mad. Don't be a teeter-totter. Chill. For real, man. Come on, man. Be a good sport. Go back in the day where they used to tell you, they slap you on the ass. Hey, what a good sport you are. Canelo, be a good sport. That's something you can go out there and talk when you retire. Say, I just couldn't dial in the black fighters. Floyd Mayweather, I wasn't ready. But goddamn it, I was seasoned, super seasoned for Crawford. He was more seasoned than me. I don't know, in Omaha, maybe I should go buy a property in Omaha. Something's over there. I think I need to open a gym in Omaha, right next to B&B. Oh my God, yo. Come on, man. We have so much changes going on in boxing. For real, man. This is just going to be one for the ages, though, man. Real talk. I know a lot of people can't really fathom that may potentially happen in September. I understand. I get it. I mean, some people battling addiction. Some people battling goddamn denial. Really? I mean, both of them are the same, ain't they? You ask the crackhead, are you on crack? Nope. You ask another friend, did he lose? Nope. But BoxRec say he did. Nope. That don't count. That don't count at all, dog. Hey, Canelo fans, it's okay, man. This is going to be a moment of euphoria that you remember for a lifetime. Just put your mind at ease. You boxing fans, just put your mind at ease. Chill. This is what we wanted. Turkey Ali Sheik was able to make it happen, bro. Y'all was just up here shooting it down. Y'all was taking this news like it was a dart. You was playing darts. You didn't want it to be true. You just want to continue to throw little darts at it, them pinholes, to release any air that it may have started to levitate, start to float up higher for more and more people to see it. And you didn't want that to happen, yo. But the coolest thing about it is that word has it that it's been agreed upon. And that, my friends, is what we want to talk about. That's what we want to hear, right? Not the continuance of people don't want to see the fight because they want to keep talking about weight classes for a reason. Y'all don't know what a weight class is for a reason. A lot of y'all cats never had to maintain weight standards. I had to do that shit for 20 years. A lot of y'all don't know how what it takes to maintain weight standards. But y'all get on here talking about It's weight classes for a reason. When it's plenty of evidence out there that shows that it depends on the fighter. It depends on how mentally strong they are, how committed they are to get in there and prove someone absolutely wrong again. But to them, they always believed in themselves that they can go in there and get it done. You know, you have some people that never falters with doubt. They never allow themselves to drown in doubt. Their whole mentality in the combat sports arena is to go in there and conquer. And they feel, you know, what they have, the hard work, the mental strength that they had, that blade is sharp enough for them to cut through any doubt that people may have. So it happens right in front of you. But in this case, y'all going to continue to sit up there and talk about this weight classes for a reason, all because you're trying to drum up a case for Canelo Alvarez. I don't hear y'all talking about, hey, Canelo, go in there and fight. I just can't wait for the fight. If y'all believe Canelo, weight classes for a reason, is too big, too strong, why don't y'all say y'all just can't wait for him to go in there and beat Crawford up? It's going to be easy. You all are afraid to say this shit because you don't believe it. If Canelo gave you that much confidence and your cup runneth over, then therefore speak as if you're sipping on that. Come on now. Speak as if you sipping. If you high and you intoxicated off that Canelo hype, when you go in here, speak like you know that he's going to go in there and run over Crawford with ease. Stop talking about weight classes for a reason, bro. That's old. The fight is the fight is on. You got to come up with something else. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. I'll be back on a little later. I'm going on my hour and a half mark. Just wanted to come in here and stop and talk about some topics. I definitely will be on a bit later. Salute to everyone that pulled up. Shout out to the hottest chat in the MF and gang. We should do it again on my